Kuopio has become like a home to me. I belong to this place since then, and yeah, Kuopio has given me like opportunities, and I really like got a chance to meet up with very good people here who also gave me like a good narrative of being here, showing me like a very good way of integration in this area. That's why personally I'm always like thankful to the people I met in this area, and I am where I am today. I can say a successful time, like 7 years in this area, and yeah, for me it's a success. Yeah, so I always give like a big thanks to the Kuopio people, to the Savo people, and yeah, to all the people from around Finland for doing what they did for me to be where I am today. Yeah.
This phrase suggests that someone has been significantly influenced or helped by the actions of others.
Personally, I don't speak a very good English because I am from a country whereby people speak French. I'm from Congo, from the DRC.
Okay.
Congo is in the center of Africa, from the DRC, and in my country we speak French as official and the bureaucratic language. Yeah, so English will be like a broken English.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah, right.
We have
What is important is the message.
We have many successful people cannot speak straight
All right, yeah.
English here, so that's
Okay.
not supposed to be the problem.
No need. So, how do we process? You will be asking me?
Maybe you can tell us a simple story. First, how did you come to Finland? How did you reach here? What have you gone through? I think I'm interested to learn that.
As other people in 2018, through the migrant process, I came to Finland, yes. And
maybe I can come here so we can do this.
The social services include navigatory. That time was like a trade register, I remember. Yes. Include like the educational system of the Kuopio gave me like a chance to start, and yeah, through education channels I got also many contacts, and yeah, the contact gave me like opportunity to develop. Yeah, that's how I came, and yeah.
Okay, so I remember in the story which you gave at the International House, you mentioned, have you been to China?
No, I've never been.
Any other country?
Any other country.
Okay. Okay, so that is year 2018.
18 years.
Okay, and so how did you manage to start your business?
Thank you for that question. The business is CM-Inspiraatio. It is officially registered. It is registered in the tax administration book. It's also in the Finnish company system. It has an address. It's very well officially established. And in 2021, while in school, I managed to register the idea I had. Because what is important is to have like the idea when you think like employing yourself in the future. You must have like a basic idea. Then the structure will give you like the knowledge of how to do it, and for you to be successful like in the future. Yeah. So the Kuopio Kaupunki, the Finnish system gave me like a opportunity, access to the education. Then after my graduation, I was like able to operate what I had as idea. But I always say thanks to Kuopio people and the Finnish system because of the education that I got. Because without education, you can't get connection. Without education, you can't get the real knowledge. So through the knowledge, through the connection I got through Kuopio,
come in.
I managed like to go like yeah, how I went.
Okay, please
And
join in.
that is it. That's my brother.
Yes, yeah, he mentioned he will be coming. So
Yes.
you have mentioned quite an important topic. That Kuopio, or I say Finland, has really supported you to where you are now. But we have a number of foreigners claiming that Finland has somehow been racist towards foreigners. It takes away the opportunities from them. It tries to restrict them to have job opportunities or business. So how true is this on your perspective?
No, it depends on what everyone has put in the mind, and you can't easily change somebody's like a way of thinking. Yeah, when somebody has put something negative into the head, and it is still like that. And when you have like a positive mindset, the positive can take you somewhere better. Personally, with my experience, as I said, like the really channel I got was through the people I met, the system and the Kuopio, like the people who welcomed me when I came. And I always say like be the first to see the opportunity and take it before someone else. Yeah, so when you have like the negative mindset, you will keep on being in the sofa than waking up and go to something. That is what I always believe in. This issue of Finland does not support. My customers, Finnish people, want to see you do something. They want to see you stand up, you go do, you will see them supporting. 95% of my customers, people who are buying from me, from my shop, are Finns. They are supportive. They are really 100% supportive. When they see you doing something and you do it officially,
Yes.
you do it, they see your effort that you are putting. They see like this person want to survive. This person want to employ because they know the situation of employment. So they support. And I've been supported. My shop started in 2021, the 1st of December, and now we are still operating, and we are going, and we are doing better.
Yes.
And the future is showing like we will go better because of how people are supportive.
Yes, and
few cases of the issue of people being racist to others can also be there, of course. But do you take it in a negative way, or do you change that in a positive way for you to go forward? That is the question that everyone should be like asking. Because when someone is racist to you, and you take it in a negative way, then you will sleep, and you not feel like going again to face the people. But when you take it in a positive way, then you keep forward, because even in our areas, issues like that, they are also there.
that is very true. And actually, that was my coming point. And maybe to begin, I would say I asked this question in order to to get the context on the wider perspective, in the sense that I believe. Even I mentioned even to the marketing video that I made, that one thing which I've learned from the international community is that we have been telling each other many things which you just heard from someone else and you tell it to someone else until it becomes some truth. But you just heard it from someone, but it has never been true. Yeah, so another example which I think corresponds to yours is that my wife also tried to do, actually she's doing, not heavily, but she's doing some business. And when she opened up her tent at Kuopio and Tori, I would say over 95% as well, like you, they were Finns who went to buy from her. And remember, she was not as fluent in speaking Finnish language. And even most of the Finns, I would say maybe about 45% to 50%, they were even trying to teach her the phrases she should use when doing business. So at least after they saw her trying, then they reached it out. Yes, and even I had a conversation with one guy as well. He's Finnish, and he said, sometimes we have to know how to differentiate the personality. We can have some people with personality that they just jump into the discussion even when not invited, but we have people that need to be invited into the discussion. And I think most of the Finnish average, they are not the people who can just jump into the talk which they don't think they belong. But they are already ready and open to engage in a conversation. So he said what the foreigners need to do in this country is just to make a first step, approach, and then you can realize there are very number of opportunities out there. So back to you, you have mentioned, for example, for the education, you have mentioned it as an opportunity granted by Finland. But I would say over maybe 90% of immigrants I know, they came to Finland first through education, but we don't recognize education as anything significant, because after that we are complaining, why did you call us to study here and then you don't give us jobs? That means we don't see any value in education, but you call it an opportunity. How so? Why do you think education in Finland is an opportunity to immigrants?
Yeah, very good question. I think like the basic thing is the type of the document you are having when you talk about education, the type of the grant you have been given, in your documents, what are you allowed to do, for example. I think everyone has a resident permit, and they stipulate what are you allowed to do and what you are not. Not for everyone is allowed to be entrepreneur, to start a business.
Yes.
Even if you have idea, but you are limited by the document you are having, for example. Some others, they are just allowed to study and they work, but you can't do more than that. It depends on first the document you are having. Personally, when I said education, because my idea of printing went positive through the teachers I met when I was in school. Because I had an idea and I knew how to make printings. Like everyone has these talents. Something can be for you a hobby, like a dance can be a hobby. Singing.
Everyone has a talent.
Yes.
That's the point to
yes.
that. Yeah.
Singing can be a hobby to you. Cooking can be a hobby to you. But that hobby can be transformed into a business in the future. If you get right people. Driving a car can be for you a hobby, but the same driving can be changed into a business in the future. Drawing can be a hobby at home, you are drawing, but in the future the same drawing, if you have passion with that, it can be changed into the business opportunity. So I met the teachers who saw also opportunity in what I had as a hobby. And then they said, no, with this you can become someone. If you want, you do this. Take this number, go to this office, talk to this person. You will go to that person, we also give you another channel. You will live there, you go to our channel. Many channels, they changed that idea into a business. I was in amateur pisto, and I met my Yritayuden Peruste, it is a course that speaks about entrepreneurship. The teacher who was there got the business idea in examples that I gave. When she was asking about hobbies and what, then boss, why are you still there? And why do you want to be employed when you have this?
Yes.
That was 2019. Yes. And from there, after I graduated, before even graduation, in 2020 I think, she called me and said, no, do you wish to continue with what you said? I can give you channels of doing. So when you are good with people, you are having good relation, you are creating a good path for yourself. Because the connection you are having, instead of someone keeping it personal, he will show you the good channel for you doing. Mm-hmm. That's why when we are in school, be good with the teachers, be good with others, because you don't know the one you are relating to what with that person.
How far they can.
Some of us, when we are in school, we just take it like a pastime. Let me just pass time, because...
And I would say majority of students.
Even in language school, when you are doing language, when you are facing people, you are meeting others, you don't know who you are facing, you don't know who you are meeting, yes. You don't know who you are creating friendship with. So create friendship be positive, and the person will give you the real channel. The first teacher gave me channel to business center. He said, no, go there, see this guy, he is good, he is talented, he can give you like, I went there to see the person, he said, no, we are organizing this 24 lady, something like that in 2019, like 2020. The youth entrepreneur with ideas will go there and have 2 days of like camp where they will teach us how. I also went there. I did. They saw my. This one is very different. Yes, we have companies that make printings, but you are a bit different, and we always want to see how different you are comparing to the competitors.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so from there, they gave me another channel. Go to Iritis Keskus in Kuopio Center. I also went there. Then channel until registration, and I am here where I am today. So the education for me was really channel.
Yeah, so actually, my brother Christophe has already answered the question which I didn't even ask yet. I wanted to ask, how did he get started? So he has already given a story, and in the story we have seen the power of networking. I've discussed so many times the power of networking, the power of connection, that someone is supposed to pay deliberate efforts in getting involved in the network like you did. But most people, they have a tendency of thinking that somebody must go to them. I've met a couple of talents who they would be blaming, for example, the schools or university, like the university is supposed to come and teach us how to do this, or show us how to start a business, or do this. Maybe what word can you give to that? How do you think people should take this into their account, the students who think they should be getting everything at the schools and not go outside through the connections as you did?
Like having like if someone says like you should have 3 eyes, it means you should see extra than the other people. I think you understand what I try to mean. Like yes, you should have 3 eyes. You should have a 3rd eye that see
even farther.
Yeah, you see like more than
beyond the horizon.
All right, yes, something like that. And I think that is one of the characteristics. Because when you are limited into your teachers, I think into your campuses, into your books, into your notes, into a university, into your computer, what. I think it is like having 2 eyes. Yes. I always say like this. Do you see like a railway, the gauge, that is like just 1 meter, right?
Yes.
But it carry a train which is so don't neglect the railway because it is small. Yeah. Most of people, they are having real ideas of doing something and employ themselves, but they neglect what they have, thinking like for you to do this, you need a lot of money, you need a lot of capital. That's why most of us, we remain into that channel of school, teachers help me, do this, do that, because we always think like doing this, it is too big, it is small, but I can assure you like everyone has an idea of doing something to employ. And I think if you discover the idea you are having in you, the hobby you have, do you put like a passion into that, and you take it into people to not to control or to guide it, to guide the idea you are having, it's enough for you to be employed. Yeah. But also, when you think about being employed, like accept then to cooperate with others. Accept like to cooperate. Many people want to eat themselves. Don't think about eating like yourself.
Yes. And so one more question. Now this one I don't know if it will be a good question or not, but I have to speak it anyway because some things have to be discussed, have to be spoken in order to reach to a point of resolution. I've been discussing with a number of immigrant people, and so what we have been talking is that the Finns, most of the Finns, those who have been actively in discussing, they would blame immigrants, that immigrants are in Finland just benefiting on our benefits, but they do not want to work. But it doesn't end there. After that claim has been made by Finns, so there is a first layer of immigrants who came to Finland through education, I would say, or families. They would say, oh, it's not us it's those immigrants who came through asylum seeking. Now, this is not a very good comment, I must admit, yes, but today I have brother Christophe. You came to Finland through asylum seeking, right? So I wanted him to tell us about this claim. How does he take it? Because he is disproving all the theories that I've been hearing around. Like, okay, all these people, they come in benefits because they came through asylum seeking, then maybe they have the right to enjoy the benefit without having to work or anything. But he had to go through all this trouble to create a business, and not just a business, he has other things he's doing. Maybe he will disclose now if he wants or not. But you have been really busy and quite an inspiration. And you have achieved even, I would say, far than 90% of people who came through education. Some are PhD graduates with very high education, but you have achieved, I would say, very far above that. What do you have to say about this comment, that only asylum seekers are the ones benefiting without having to work in Finland?
I think this question is like I can say a general question, because it goes with maybe what somebody might think.
Yes.
And it goes more into like the national thing that maybe I couldn't comment that further, because personally I don't have the proof like people think in that way, because the way me I see Finns, the way I collaborate with the people of Finland maybe can be different to the way someone else think or collaborate with them.
Yes.
What is important for me is like not to yleensä, like not to generalize
yes, yeah.
like an issue. Yes, like a small thing is not like supposed to be taken as general as it is like that for everyone.
Yeah.
I think no, because we are also having immigrants here who are working in companies. They are doing a very good work. They are doctors. They are very good truck drivers.
Yes.
They are taxi drivers. They are nurses. They are teachers with different background. So giving that example of saying like because of this or that, and taking it like in a general way, we are having other companies around Finland like headed by immigrant people with immigration background. I think the issue of like taking something like a general, yes, because of a statement from one or two people, for me I think we shouldn't go into it, because that is the way of taking something negative.
Yes.
Yeah, because it makes people lazy, because they always think in this way about us, so let us stay and keep on eating.
Yeah.
And the mind is becoming low. The way of thinking, the way of being active become also low. The way of looking for opportunities become also low, because people always think about this. Then let us sit and enjoy, which is also not good. That's why personally, with this government we are having so far, is giving, the way I understood, is giving like if I will be wrong, maybe you'll correct me.
Yes.
It's giving like an opportunity to people who works. Like yes, when you are working, when you are employed, you are employing yourself, you are getting more advantage than sitting. So
Yes.
it also make people work. That's why with Työllisyys so far, they want you to look for a job. Hey, how many jobs have you been looking? Hey, where did you look? Which day? Which company? You know, they want people to be more employed, people to go out and look for opportunities than staying. I think that is the idea. And what I can show you with my channel, for example, when you are registered as a small company, even if it's going to be a very small, you pay taxes. Taxes are cut from you. When tax is coming back, that's where you see the profit of the company when taxes are coming back to you. So when you work and you get tax return, when taxes of the company are coming back, that's where you see. So work and they get tax return. Do the business, pay tax and they get tax return. That's where you see how it grows. But the idea of because of this, let me also take opportunity. Because if we say like, no, they always think we are coming here for social security. Okay, then let me stay.
Yeah.
For me to also get it. And many people will have the same mindset, yeah, which is personally not good.
Okay, so another question. Now, I think you are in a very important position because you are also in the position of an employer right now. You have a business and you have employed some staff over there and you have accepted some people for internship. So we have this challenge of foreigners finding it very hard to find jobs. Of course, first of all, you have to, maybe you can tell us, you have been here for some time in this industry. Is it true maybe this challenge is only for foreigners, maybe Finns they find it very easy to find jobs, or is it the general problem for everyone? Maybe you can answer me that first and then I can continue.
I think being unemployed goes with mind first. As I said, everyone has a talent. Put your talent into practice. I think personally, I always see it's not like being unemployed is lazy, because not everyone will think the same way like another person.
Yes.
But I always think being unemployed is like a self way of someone thinking. Then you realize on the end of the day, let me stay and wait, or let me go out and look for jobs, let me go on the internet and look for employment and all of that. But you have a talent, you have a hobby, and I think you have it in your blood, into your DNA, into your genes, you have that. Change that into a job. And the Kuopio and Finland has given opportunity to all of that. Opportunity can be limited comparing to the place where you are living, but you can get something from what you have as a hobby. But the issue of employment, personally, it is national. It is national, I think. But the employment grade of Finland is not that very bad comparing to the countries where we are coming from. We can't even compare. But also, since Corona, what happened after Corona, many companies closed and But then after Corona, some of the people who were in this field, they left already and changed to other field. So some other field wanted more workers, like restaurants.
I have to check if I'm still online. Okay, yes I am. And so I have to check if I can allow some people. Okay, online looks good. Sorry, that's multitasking.
Yeah, so employment opportunity depends on the mind. And yes, after Corona, I think it was a bit tough because of how the economy changed. Yeah, the situation of business and companies, many they closed. But still after that, Finland has tried, the world has tried to bring back a work opportunity. That's why you see even the system is slowly changing, and getting a job is very good. It depends just on the way you think or the way you take it. Some of us, they say, no, I've been looking for a job, but I never get because I'm immigrant. Come on.
And that was my that was my next question.
Come on.
that was my next question, and I would like to hear more insight that many immigrants as well, they say, okay, we have been looking for job for 2 years, 5 years, we cannot find any jobs. They don't want to give us job because of the language. Of course, that has been the main reason that they don't want to give us job. Some people say because of the language, some people they say because the system is maybe racist. So I wanted also to hear from you. Why do you really think that people cannot find jobs that quickly?
Maybe it can be a secret. When I say being punctual, like Tasman, and being punctual,
yes,
goes with honesty, right?
Yes,
is a sign of being honest.
Yes,
being punctual somewhere is a sign of being honest. When you are talking to someone, looking at the eyes is the sign of being honest or saying the truth to that person.
Yes.
What about the opposite of that? That's what makes us difficult thinking about this issue of I didn't get a job because of no. You are told the interview will start at 8. Then you are there at 8:30.
Yeah.
How do you want to get a job there? Okay. You are told your job ends at 3 p.m. Then you at 2:30. No, you see my child. Okay, I have.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, some of the very small issues will make your contract end, for example. And the idea will remain into the employer, like this type of people, when you employ them, they are like this. You see that? Yes.
That is it.
So, like a certain quality have been also like put into, because of our own behavior. That's why I said about honesty. Because of our own behavior, some type of our behavior remain into the employer's, like I said, memory, or like employer's head.
Yes.
Yeah, which make us like disqualified from job. So we need, especially with you, because you are doing this, we need to change, to start changing our people's way of seeing things. I think we start from there, changing like the way our people they see things, changing the way our communities they think about these jobs. You are working at a Ravintola, at a restaurant, and you are a tarelia. Tarelia is who? Like someone who, like attendance. I don't know. Is it attendance? Is it?
Maybe like an attendant.
Right. So your job starts at 5 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. Right? For example, or
Yes.
ends at 1 p.m.
Yes.
But you will come at work at 6. Okay? Knowing like no, my supervisor is not there, no one is there. They will come at 9, so nobody will know that I came late.
Yes.
And you keep having that. They will be seeing, like in cameras, they will be seeing what is going on, because your performance also will be showing how you are doing.
Yes.
And many of us, they are doing that.
That's
Then,
very true. Very true.
when we want to reduce number of workers, you will be the first to be reduced.
That is very true.
So it is a sign of us not being honest at work, which makes us not get work. It is not like a language. Yeah. Because, for example, into the cleaning field, you can't talk with a place you are cleaning. You have to report, you have to write emails, you have to do this and that, which doesn't need like a very high like a quality
Yes.
of language
Yes,
skill.
yes.
You need to have like basic communication skill and writing and all of that for you to be there working. But the dishonest we sometimes have, that's what makes like I've been working with some guys there. I've been working with some students. You said like internship, this I've been giving to some
Yes,
guys there.
yes.
You will face the same issues. Then you understand why we don't get easily jobs. You will understand. You will see like, this is the problem. So you need to help the community to change that value, to change that way of seeing things.
That is very true. And actually,
That is just one example I gave.
Yes.
Yeah, but we are having around many stuff like that.
Yes, I wanted to add, I said that's very true, and I believe you will all agree with me. Now, speaking mostly of African community, because we kind of living the same kind of life, I would say most of us, even in our home countries, we do not pay that much care when it comes to working. You always have to compare with your boss, like, okay, my boss is earning so much profit on this company. How much will he give me if I put effort into this? So if you know your boss will not will share any profits to you apart from the salary, then you don't have any reason to do your work as you're supposed to. So that's why people will come late. Even if it takes to sweep this floor, they will just rush only on where people are passing by. So that is somehow into our mindset. We have been selling each other that mindset. And it is true indeed. I've also discussed in some of the videos where I've been also telling people, language has never been, it is one of the contributing factors, but it is not the major factor why we are struggling to get jobs. We are struggling to get jobs because of this reason.
Because of small details on.
Yes, but most of the employers, they would not open up because we have the politics and blah blah blah. So they have to hold back some of the opinions and pick on some opinions which may be publicly acceptable. But in reality, they know that these guys, you bring them into the office, they will come late.
Mm-hmm.
And
they will be saying, no, my child has this.
Yes.
Or we are having this.
Yes.
And they be absent. I will come today late because of this. Tomorrow, no, come on.
Yes. They know if we bring these guys, probably they will not care about work. Probably they will do some stupid stuff at work. So, and this is not only in Europe, even in Tanzania. You know, we have tribes. And when you want to marry, some people will come and say, don't marry people from this tribe. If you ask why, they will say people from this tribe, they're very lazy. Why would somebody say that? Because they have encountered someone who behaved such in a lazy manner, and then they say this is how it goes. Some people say don't marry this tribe because they will kill you. Not because all of the people came and wanted to kill him, but maybe he heard one case. So in the same manner, an employer can easily end up to classify the whole category, which is just in human nature, unless somebody comes and disprove that fact by acting in the right manner. So this was very, very much important point that we need to learn, and I think I will need you to come here again and again to discuss more until these things go into our bloodstreams. Maybe we can go through it. Maybe you can take maybe just tell a little bit more, especially on the time, because like now, for example, we have a number of people registered in this program, but we have only one person. I believe others are coming. Maybe they will be coming here 30 minutes after now. Maybe, yes. Or maybe they will not even come. And we have this. So you say, I'm going to come, and then you don't come. Or you come very late, and you don't even communicate. And I think this is one of the fundamental characters of foreigners. Most of the foreigners here, even from Asia. I don't know about other European countries, but I would say Asian and African countries, we have this thing. How can you also speak about this as an employer?
No, personally, I think first, when you are having like these interviews and you are having contract and everything at work, you must have like the rules and Before that, even in school, when you are doing this school, there is such kind of course that will show you how to behave, how to be, what does the law say about the work and all that. You will have that course, and it will guide you on how to be. And yes, but this is one of the main factor of the people here with immigration background. Yeah, we are failing mostly into that. I can't say like everyone, but we have like a lot of people who are doing very well. Yes. Yeah, but in general, this thing of saying, no, you see, my child has a stomach problem, I must be in the hospital. Oh, okay, it's alright, you can go. So just report. Alright, tomorrow, myself, I have one teeth which should be. Okay, it's alright, no problem. Just report it, however you feel and everything. You just say,
yes.
No, my husband's leg was broken, so I couldn't come because I'm helping him. And okay, then alright, it's okay. Come after tomorrow. No, you see, my wife's stomach you see, now we are having too many, yes. And the excuses are like killing, or they are like disabling this work schedule. Because when you are given the work, you have the schedule, you have this war and everything. Yes. But for you not to be there, mostly, it's really disturb that. And it makes the employment uncomfortable. Then they want someone who will be there permanently. Because you are paid to be there.
Yes.
You are not paid to be absent mostly. And please come on. Let us work on that, please. Let us work on that. It is a really good chance if the employer will tell you why your contract is over.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you will get like a 3-month. Is it
notice?
Yes, not notice, but at the first when you sign a contract, you get a 3 months for like a
trial.
Yes, a trial for 3 months.
Yeah.
Then after you'll be given 6 months.
Yes.
Then after you'll be given a permanent.
Yes.
Until you are given a permanent, it means you are so good.
You are being trusted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone will be on the phone every time. You are at work and you are on the phone.
That's true.
Yeah, you are at work, you are on the phone, you are talking. Some they are on WhatsApp call every minute, and then you are not focusing on the job which is paying you. You are on the phone talking.
Yes.
Which is not bad. But talk when it is break time.
From work.
Yes. Talk when it is break time. Talk after work. Why someone calling you if it is not an emergency during work hours? Respect your work. Do well. Let them see. Let the employer see that you are committed. You are focusing on what you are doing as work. But someone will be on the phone every time. If you are working in a packaging company or you are in a cleaning company, you are working when you're on the phone, which is not also good, because he will say you are focusing more on the phone than focusing on.
That is true.
Yeah, so small details like this, when they see us in interview, they don't speak us because they know you will be busy on your phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will be coming late. You will be leaving earlier. There are many factors that makes us like not having job. Let us start from changing the perspective of us seeing things. Yeah. Let us change from there, and we will see, because we need to change as a group, like as they together.
That is true.
Yes, we change as they together for the employer to see that these things have changed. These people are becoming like this. These are like this, and then you will not hear these things of language. No, he's not employed because he doesn't know the language.
That is true.
We can't give him a job because he doesn't speak good Finnish. I think that is just a base of a way, just of
an easy way to
say about something.
Please no, yes.
Be honest at work, please. Being honest, it is also one of the factors. And the honesty is seen in those small things. Yes.
Small things.
Yes, small things show that you are honest.
Thank you so much for coming, Brother Pierre.
All right.
Yes, looking forward to see you next week again.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Yes, so another thing which I wanted to know. Now let's go back into the business. You have been able to start this business. How did you manage to start this? Assuming maybe you did not have any capital, how did you build your capital to start a business? Because that is another problem. If you tell people, please start a business, and say, we don't have any capital. How did you do that?
Yeah, this is a very good question. Even if it should be a bit difficult for me to answer, but I hope you will understand maybe.
Yes.
I had like complications at the beginning. I really faced like complications, but I took the issues I faced as a positive myself personally, because I had already a goal, and I thought like this goal will take me somewhere, and let me just stick on it. As I told you, as I said, like I got channel pro teachers, go here, go there, be business center, Kuopio there. I've been there, After you go to Iritus course here in the center, I went there. But then the lady will tell me, no, this business is good, the idea is good.
Yes.
Then you can go to Start Raha, go and apply for this Start Raha, and the PayPal value will help you. I did, I went and applied 2021. It was rejected because you are still in school, so you cannot be, you can't be like doing this when you are in school. After school, you come back, we will talk.
So another thing, he got rejected in the funding.
Yes,
but he has business now.
Yes, I got rejected. Yes, I was told like no. Then I said it's okay, let me keep on. Then after I finished like in October 2021 my school, I went again. He said, no, this idea here in Puyo Savo, no, you can't manage. This business is quite not good.
Yes.
We have been reading what you wrote and the funds and everything. No, this idea here in this, you can't. Maybe if you go to Helsinki, you will find many immigrants who will support you, but here maybe you will not. Start Raha was rejected, When you are hoping into something and you want to start something, then you get rejected. But personally, I never said like no, I don't want, because now it's a second reject, so let me just stay. No, I said let me push on. Let me try to see how. I went back to the teachers and tried how do I do. They said no, you try to go to Finvera. There is an organization Finvera that provide. I went to Finvera. They said no, I applied, no, we cannot, to one person.
Thank you for coming. Please, sit yourself.
Finvera said you must be like 2-3 people for you. We don't give like money to yes. Try to go to the bank and ask. Then I went to the bank. They told me no, immigrant, you still not yet Finnish to give you, credit is for business.
Yes.
I was lucky because that is the year where I got my student loan.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like the advantage I had, because I had the idea since 2019.
Yes.
That was waiting for
Waiting for the pickup
yes,
moment.
for the pickup moment to go.
Yes.
Then I managed to get that opintolaina. So that was the money
Fantastic.
where I got. And I said, I don't need to eat good now. Like to go into good restaurants, even if it is not bad. Like going to good restaurants, like dressing properly with this money or traveling.
Yes.
Go see here, go see there. No. Let me take this money and start something small with this at home. I took the money, I bought like small machines, a good laptop, the printing stuff I needed, because I had already the idea, the plan already since.
Yes.
2 years ago I had already what I want to do. And from there I started. No, people were supporting when I was at home. And I said, no, this was a hobby. I told you it was a hobby of making these drawings, making this printing on my own cups and what. Then I see people supporting. Yeah. When someone will see a cup with my picture, now can I have a cup also with my picture? And from home, I started. Then when I see like a good number, why not doing this in town? Do it in center and get more people. But how do I go there? I need the rent and everything. Then let me try all my best. Yeah, that's when I started with 50 t-shirts, 25 hoodies, 20 caps, and 50 mugs. And I said, I must open a place. Look how positive I've been. Yes. With 6,500, that was my opintolaina, the money I got from the student loan.
Yes.
But with this, let me go. Yeah. After paying like the machines and everything, I started like that. If you go to Apaya, to the Tori, and you ask the people who saw 2021 when I started, it was horrible. You can't even imagine someone is working there. Yeah, but from there I started, and now with the very last, you have 44K is a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
And where we are going, maybe it will be more.
Wow,
Yeah.
quite impressive.
Yes. Just in less than 5 years, you have gone like 7 times what you. Yeah.
Now I would like to break down the points according to what I
Give opportunities. When you are here already, you are already in opportunity. You take also that. And the second thing is not listening to the others, because some of us have failed. So they want all of us to fail the way they have failed. Yeah. So they will give you information like, you want to succeed here, okay, just do this kind of job. Even if you are having other ideas of becoming a doctor, becoming a lawyer, becoming a teacher, you will stop following your dream or your idea, and you will follow what others because of what they are telling you. We have been here for 20 years, and this is what we have been doing. So if you want to succeed, come and join us. Then you will also follow while you are having your own idea. So listening to people is okay, but listen some of them carefully. Yeah, some who have failed want everyone to fail. Okay. That is what I sometimes always say. But it is always okay to try. And when you are trying, do it openly, like do it officially. Many people, I think this one is also important. Many people are having ideas, and some they are doing ideas, but indoors. Someone will have a good business idea and is doing that idea indoors. You don't see profit when you are doing indoors. Register that. After registration of your idea, if you can't register by your own because of your documents and your permits, join someone. Hey, I'm having this. What do you say? I always think about this. You sit down together. You look for channels, opportunities are there, offices are there. There are many places where they teach people, what idea you have? No, me, I'm having this football stuff. I've been playing football, I can be a good coach. Okay, how do you take that into a business, into cooperation with football and make, you see? So the same idea, people will guide it, and they will make you a proper business idea. And from there you can start. Yeah. Everyone has an idea. Everyone can make something, but are you positive? Do you have passion into that? That's it.
Yes, apologies, I lost connection to my devices. I'm on the front side of the camera, so I was not able to see behind the camera that I had lost the connection. Well, For me, I think I've already asked a lot of questions now. I don't know where this stopped, so I'm really not able to do this again. But I'm sure we'll bring again Mr. Christopher some other time to come and share more and more again and again until we reach to the point where we can actually, first of all, we can have the right mindset, but also contribute towards the society. So there is another thing, Mr. Christopher. This is now my own philosophy that I've been saying that another reason that we can hardly find any job here in Finland as foreigners is that we have been putting forward more on what we want, but we have never cared. Of course, it connects to the conversation that we had before, but we don't care about what the employer needs. So, for example, I would take an example of myself 5 years ago. When I was looking for a job, the only thing I can mention is that I want a job because I want a contract. I want permanent contract so that I can deal with it with the immigration office. So that was number one. But number two, I would say I want an income. I want to live well in Finland. This country is expensive. You need to have an income. And I would say that is like the main component of the reasons that I would use when having conversation with somebody. And then I came to realize later that getting job is not about what I wanted, but what do the employer need from me. And I think this is some other concept which most of us we are missing. So we don't go and address the things that the employer is struggling with. We don't care about that one. What can you talk about this one?
Thank you. For this point, I think maybe I might have like two different comments, if you allow.
Yes.
Like for the first comment about this is like I want to employ someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to print. I can sell.
Yes.
I can clean.
Yes.
Okay. I can clean. I can sell, but I don't know how to drive.
Yes.
So I want to take someone who will come there for selling, so that me I stay doing some other thing, and the person will be selling. But if the person comes only for selling, for example, and you see the bottle of water,
yes,
it went broken and the water went on the floor, the person will not clean the water from the floor because she came or he came there to sell.
Yes.
And you will find when you are going, you're coming back, you come back, the water is there for 2-3 days, and the person is sitting.
Yeah, like
you
hired me only to sell.
Voila, you hired me only. That is the point of the example you said.
Yes.
I think I will hire someone, like the person I find like a 5-in-1 or 3-in-1, depending on what I want.
Yes.
If I say 5-in-1, you understand, right?
Yes.
Like
yes.
a 3-in-1. Like I am in that person,
yes,
but that person is not in me. I want like a, I don't know how to say this, but when I say 4-in-1.
To sit on your position, I can say to put on your shoes.
Yes.
Say if I was the owner
yes.
of this shop, would I be glad to see this dirt over here not cleaned?
Yes. Something like that, yes. Like a 4-in-1. I don't want only a cleaner, even if you are there for cleaning.
Yes.
If you want to be there for long, do also something more.
Yes.
You can even go to toilet, you clean toilet.
Yes.
You have been employed
yes.
to clean the office, for example, to clean the tables, to arrange the stuff, but you can also clean the toilet. You can also find the shoes, you arrange them very well. You can see a broken plate, you remove it. Someone will come who want to buy, and you can also sell, even if it is not your job.
Yes.
So the employer will see, this person, in one person there is 5.
Yes.
So why employing 3-4 others when I have this guy?
Yes.
Let me keep him and give him a very good contract because he is doing 5 things in just. So that is what I think. Like generally, the system of 1960, 1950, the old system is like changing
yes.
technology and everything growing. So people who are having, especially jobs, they want like also to get something from you. I want to get also something from you for paying you.
Yes.
I want to see, are you really committed? Do you really love this?
Yes.
Do you really want to be into this?
Yes.
That's what we want. Do you really want to be into this? Do you love? Are you committed? So some of your actions will show like you are committed. Yes. I want to see more people in Ezekiel when we are working together.
Yes.
Yeah. Ezekiel will say, I am good in computer. That's excellent. So you will be doing the online market, you will be doing this sending and checking, like, you know, all the computer marketing, okay,
Yes,
for the
yes.
company. Very good, you stay. But then you are working, someone want to buy, when you say, no, I'm not in charge of selling.
Yeah, I'm only in the computer.
Yes,
Yeah.
or a t-shirt has fallen down, you can't pick it to take it back because no, you can't even step because I'm a computer guy. No,
Yeah.
come on. I will see, so just a computer. When we remove people, you'll be the first to be removed. Because I've seen one person in one.
Yeah.
But I want to see 3 in, and if you are 3 in 1, you will stay there for long. That is a secret I'm giving you guys. If you are 3 in 1 at work, you stay for long.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true. Yeah. So another thing.
The other pick, I said it 2 points.
Yes.
The second point was what? One of the very important point I always have. I will remember, I will tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, now let's talk about the approach, because now we have so many people with the talents graduating. They know a lot of things, but they are unable to meet the potential employers and open up, like, okay, I can do all these things. That's why we have people graduating, business studies, graduating Internet of Things, graduating IT, but they end up doing the cleaning, not because there are no jobs in IT or whatever, but they are not seen. So my question, of course, was about the approach. How should these people approach employers with the field of work that they have? Now, you are speaking on the side of an employer. How can I approach you as a marketer or as a digital marketer so that you can know the talent that I have? What should I do to approach you? Should I just send an application, or is there something else which I can do?
I think first of all, like showing like interest is also important, because everyone wants to employ someone who has shown like interest of being a part of that company.
Mm-hmm.
I think that can be one of the most important.
Yes.
But also, since we are in university, we are studying. What is our really objective? Everyone has like own objective.
Yes.
Yes. The thing you are having in your head while you are studying will give you the real direction of where you are going or where you will end, for example.
Yes.
While you are studying. Okay, I want to be like I want to work, I want to employ myself, I want to do this, I want to go work for my father's company,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back and open my, everyone has like a direction. But while you are studying, you can start already building like channels while you are studying. That's why, personally, I never do university, I must be honest. I never been higher education degrees or masters or BB, I don't know why.
Yes.
Okay? I never been that. I did my small amateur college and I ended there. Okay? So with the channel of college I started through this habit, this practice I used to do in the different places. Through that, the internship. You see, through the internship, it is easy to get a job. Because that's where you prove like you are interested in that. Yes.
There, yes.
You prove like you want to be there. You prove like if you give me a job here, I can do 3 or 4 things for this company. You prove like if you employ me here in the future, I will be doing this or that through the internship you are doing. The internship can be through the language school, because I think the language school we are having also give like the access to go and learn the language on working places. Yeah, if you are in college, also same. Even in university, when you're in university, that's why I said the way of thinking for the future will determine what you want to do.
Yes. And I think this, the interest point is so much important because of these things that I've discovered. I've really done my best to discuss with many employers, including him. He's also an entrepreneur and an employer. And what I discovered is that the demand for service has always not been constant but increasing, with respect to change in technology and something like that. For example, now we have this AI, coming up. Almost every business, they're like, how can we use this? How can we use this? That means if they had known somebody with that expertise, they would not hesitate to extend an opportunity if they had trusted you first. So there is, and that was just an example. There are, even this office, I think I've spoken to many videos that when I came here, initially after sending an email, I got a response that they don't have position for me. So they said your CV is great, but later on, after attending the Welcome to Kuopio event, I came and then I realized they don't have a photographer, they don't have somebody to live stream the event, and I said, I can do this for you. And then they were like, why not? Please come in. You see, so the issue is there is a demand of services, but most of the employers, they don't have people whom first they have shown interest and they can trust. But when you start to approach the employers, and trust me, what I've discovered also, sending applications is not showing an interest in a company because they know, it's one of the things you should do as a job seeker. But are you really interested in our company because you sent an application? Definitely no. But when you start to approach, please, I haven't seen you, and of course one of the things I will need also your comment on the approach again. There are some people who can go to a company and say, please, if you have anything to do, please let me know. I think this is, I don't know, how can I, very ineffective, because if you are really interested, I would come and start your business and then see, with your business, you needed a photographer. Bro, you really need a photographer and I'm here to take your pictures. Please.
And even start for free at the beginning.
Yes, I can even take pictures. But if I just come, please, Christopher, can you give me any job? I don't think that is in effect. What do you think on that one?
Yeah, it's a point. I think it goes with the second point that I said I forgot. I will remember it. I will do. It's like the first I said the employer must three or four in one.
Yes.
This thing of going and approach is also good because that's like a formal way. Yes, you send a CV, but also support your CV with actions, as you said.
Yes.
Like you might come to me, and I find interest in you.
Yes.
Yes. While talking to you, or while working with you, while approaching you, or when you are approaching me for the work, I find interest in you. You discover first. After, you know in which field you are good. Yes. And this guy here might need me in my field. What do I do?
Yes.
I've been doing this. Can I do for you to see?
Yes.
Okay, let me do. Let me show you. Let me try. Okay. Then you will be employed there because they will realize we need this guy.
Yes.
But also my other point was support your knowledge with more extra. Support your knowledge with more extra. For example, you graduated as a cleaner. You did cleaning in college and you finished.
Yes.
But why are you not getting a permanent in that? Because the cleaning wants someone with driving license, for example.
Yes.
Yeah. But you said, I graduated as a cleaner, I can clean. But why are they not picking you? Why am I not picking you? Because maybe I will need someone to clean at 4 a.m. You don't have a driving license for me to give you a car for you to go clean.
Yes.
So you need to update or to support your knowledge with more. Like this NC the first aid. You do others quick education to support what you know.
Yes.
Myself, I did the forklift education. I know how to drive a forklift. Yeah. So if it is you just do more other stuff, because when I will see all of that in the CV, okay, this guy. So it means when I need someone to drop this in post office, this guy will go very fast.
Yes.
When I want to pick some stuff from 20 kilometers, we can send him to go and pick.
Yes.
Yeah. When it happens, this thing is burning, he knows how to do this. So he's not only a cleaner, but he's more than that. So support your knowledge with more.
Yeah.
So that when you include all of that in your CV, they see at least he knows more than this.
Definitely.
But other people, I'm just a laihoitaja, and you sit in Sova, you are a laihoitaja waiting for a job.
Yes.
Other laihoitaja will be taken and then you are there.
That's true. And
Why?
that's happening a lot.
Yeah, because your job is only laihoitaja. You don't have any other thing supporting that.
Yes.
Yes. I am like a cocky. I did very well in Ravintola in school. I'm very good. I can work in a restaurant. But after that, what again? Support your
I will
education.
check to see if I have any questions.
Support your knowledge with. Even in university, someone will say, "I'm very good in what? In IT." Yes. You are in IT, but you don't have even a driving license. You are in IT. You don't have like any other thing to support that. Come on. Someone will also come with the same IT engineering and what, but has. Then you will say, no, they are not picking me because they are racist. They don't want the black people. Come on. Support that with other things. Nobody is racist to anybody.
Okay, I don't have any question from this side. Yes. Well, I think for today we have discussed a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes, and now I'm very unfortunate. I don't know where the internet connection cut. Yeah, so I don't know how much will not be covered. Yeah, but I will check later, and I will again reshare the link to other participants who did not manage to come here. Well, thank you so much, Brother Christopher, for coming and sharing this very much important knowledge. Again, as I said, I will come again to you so that we can discuss again these topics more and more until
for those who are in language schools, you are welcome. You are learning Finnish language, come there for internship. We will give you access to learn language. We have people who always come, they are our customers.
Yes.
They always talk. We have happy customers. So you learn Finnish, you come to our place, you will learn Finnish with our customers.
Fantastic. And this is an opportunity to connect.
Yes. Learning Finnish is an opportunity to connect, yes.
Thank you so much, Brother Christopher. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for coming, Mr. Leslie. But also, Brother Pierre, thank you for coming now. He had already left. Yes, and thanks to you who is watching this video right now. Yes, so again, this is Talent Mindset Program. The main motive for this program is to help us as international talents in Finland to merge or to, how can I say, to establish a particular mindset that is supposed to help us, first of all, to explore and utilize our potential, our talents in a way that can be positive, but more than that, to have a positive contribution to the surrounding society. Yes, I believe we have not done enough up to this moment. That's why we're struggling with finding jobs, but there is more things that we can do and we should do that if we would get that right kind of mindset. Yes, we've come to an end of our program for today. We are meeting again next Friday, same time from 2 to 4 p.m. I will announce who will come to do the session on the social media. This is available on social media, Facebook and LinkedIn, on the page called Talent Mindset. So if you follow, you'll always see what happens there. And there is always a registration for each new session. You register, and then after, this place only accepts few number of people, about 15 people I would say maximum. Yes, if it's beyond that, then you can always participate through online. I will send you a Teams link, and then you can join us. Yes, apart from that, you have to understand we have a group also in Facebook and LinkedIn called Kuopio Talent. That group is not for me to broadcast my information to you as Kuopio Talents, but that is a group which I created for the purpose of us sharing our talents, our skills. So if you are an international resident in Kuopio and you do something connected to any talent, hobby, which you can see as useful for the societal community, if you are doing any service, you can share your stuff over there. You can share it with people so that other people can see that we have international people really doing things here in Kuopio and Finland as a general. Well, thank you so much once again, and see you next week. Bye-bye.